Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountably Warband Warsword Conquest. We're in Cologne, and as I told you in the last episode, I will be building up myself an army. We've done a few changes, a few small changes, nothing major, and one of those is, rather than us building up an army of Wood Elves and Bretonnians and kind of putting them together and kind of going, we'll have Wood Elves for archers and we'll have the Bretonnians for the other guys, what I've gone and done is I've actually built up a bit of an army of High Elves. There's a few different ones kind of leveled up at different kind of intervals. We've got Samak and Saurus. We also have Kedron back, and we have Kali back. So we'll talk about leveling those up in a moment. We also have these guys. So what we'll do, start off down here. We did pick up a couple of these, and I'll explain where this has all come from. Or may come from there. So we'll get this Longbowman upgraded. We're going to get these guys upgraded to High Elf Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes here again, Shadow Warriors, which go up into these guys, which are cool looking archers. And they do still have a sword. These guys are Phoenix Guards, which we can upgrade to Sword Masters of Hoth, or White Lions. I've been getting a couple of White Lions, which are these guys, which are kind of two-handed big weapons, like great swords weapons, great axe weapons, whereas these sort of sword masters, the White Lions are a bit more spear based. Their sword masters are obviously a large sword. So with those, same as these guys, we're going to get another Phoenix Guard. We do have one Reaver, which is a kind of spear based, archer based mounted unit. And we also obviously have some veteran archers. Brazingas Berserkers, which I just bought a couple of those, and I'll explain where all the money came from in a moment. Knight of the Realm, we actually freed. So Kali, we'll talk about his skills, and we're just going to put in a point into strength, I think. Yeah, and archery we'll just drop in there, and we'll give him some there. Okay, that's good. And then Kedron, we're pretty much going to do the same. Skills, and we'll give him some of that. We want them to stay alive. So this guy is actually... we'll give him a weapon mastery one, just so we can bring up these guys up a bit more. Let's just put some things into that. His armor isn't as good. He's kind of very basic, but he is a high elf as well. And then up here, we did buy a few more things as well. These aren't that good, they're not as good as they look. I'll show you here. Not there. I'll show you inventory wise. They're no better than they were before. We basically lost our original armor, or the main piece of armor, and I just went and bought some. And again, these are like shit. Horse, pretty shit. Just a basic one I bought. We've got a generic elven bow. Bought some high elf arrows, which again, not expensive. 600 for that, and that's 70. So nothing too strenuous, nothing too extreme. And again, we're over here in Corona. I've accidentally misclicked there. As we're going to go into the character and upgrade him, upgrade us. We're going to do. I'm going to actually get a point in weapon mastery. Our archery is at 110. We can get a bit more proficiencies in that. Let's have a quick look around Corona, and then we'll go back to where the money came from, which is up here in the Goblin camp. I'm going to go into here, and we're going to visit the tavern. Now, even though I did build up a bigger army of people of all high elves, they're a little bit far away. We could go back and get some more. They are still dying, they are still leveling up. Brazinga, Chaos Merchant. This guy I've been thinking about hiring, but there's the other guy. There's the I don't know what he is. He's like a witch hunter, and who looks awesome. Let's see. Do any of these guys? He was the guy that rode the sheep. He was pretty shit. Ekti, I can't remember. Nesquatcher. Okay, whatever that was. 345. We'll do that. We'll do that, and we'll do that. We're not going to do the other one. Okay, so they're relatively expensive, and as you may have noticed from our inventory, we do actually have quite a bit of money. We have 4,420, and that amount, 29 I think it was. And if we have a look at our inventory, we should still have a good amount of fine breads, fine cheeses, cheap bread. So as I was saying, just about over here. Where are we? We've got a goblin camp, and then also to get over here, my ship. I was over here. Where were we? We were over here on the High Elf Island around Lotheran, which I purchased a boat. Because a lot around here, there's a lot of. We might even be able to spot some here. Raiders. And there we are. So there are some raiders. So we can go off and kill them. The problem is, it seems to be a little bit buggy as to how it happens out at sea. But before I've even got my ship to them, I've already lost about 10 people just to the sea. So it's really not worth it for now. As we saw, we do have 30 units. So let's go and pay a visit back over to the goblin camp. And progress a little bit at a time here. Here we are. So the goblin camp, I noticed it, and around it there's often quite a few random people, bandits here and there. And if we have a look, make sure he's actually injured. So we still do have a few people that are still injured. So what we're going to do is we're going to just camp and we're going to wait here. The reason for that is because every time I've done this, a bandit group have turned up. Now sometimes they've been better, they're in numbers, maybe 50, 60 kind of units. We've still managed to be able to get them. Oh, okay. Of course, all the error messages are popping up. Zol has his back. We'll welcome him back. And I'm assuming the other guys are going to pop back in to our army sooner or later as well. We're only getting 120 experience gained as well, which is a little bit interesting because before we were getting a bit more than that. But this is another reason. This is a good way for money. This is also a good way of leveling up our troops. As our army is becoming relatively expensive to keep. 758. We've got Zaraz down here who we will drop up a little bit. And we'll talk to him about his skills. We're going to just drop again into weapon mastery. And he's got a little two-handed weapon. So we'll drop a load of points into that. And that should be good for him. Archery wise, I think it's always good to give someone a bow. Which he can't use anyway. We'll hold on to it though. I think that was our old bow before we bought one that was slightly better. Now, one thing I've not checked is whether I can actually go into this goblin camp. Oh. Eshkas is there. He didn't... He was pretty useless if I remember right. We just want to check who we have. We've got Kedron, we've got Long John Slayer, White Lion, High Elf Sentinel, Jarly, and another Long John. So not too bad. They're pretty good units. We're just going to get everyone to follow me. And I think from range, like the Long John Slayers are kind of they're like musket pistolers. They're pretty good. Range-wise, the White Lion, as we can see here, he's got his massive kind of like an axe. And then we've also got obviously the High Elf Sentinel with his spear, like that, which is pretty cool, and a couple more archers. So one guy around here. There's a couple further on. So we're hoping that obviously they're just like stabbers, nothing special. As we creep around here, ever so quiet, ever so quiet. There's one guy around this way. Oh, okay, there he is. They are stabbers. Okay, I can't seem to hit past his. Okay, come on. Fucking get out of my way. We're just going to allow him to rip them apart. We want that extra leveling. I think we're safe around here. How many archers do we have? Let's line our archers up. Let's get everyone, normal people lined up. Let's just get our archers lined up. And we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're just going to tell our archers to fire at will. And then just going to get our main guys to charge. I don't think, luckily... Let's try our axe here on this guy. Look at that. Just knocked him down. Stabbers are nice to deal with. There we are. We can deal with these guys. And this should give us really good loot. Who we got here? A Cult Master. Chaos Zealot. For whatever reason, they're there. Gotta be careful. We don't want our white lion to die. We don't want our sentinel to die. We want our sentinels to be able to turn into one of them. Who have we got here? Who have we got here? Come on, Kedron, wake up. Wake up, Kedron. He's a bit asleep today. Luckily, we're going to just help him out. Go on, get him with that spear. Just get him with that spear. You must be better. Might even be saving someone from this. Who we got now? Let's just get everyone to charge. Looks like there's only one more person. For some reason, he's miles away up here. Ah, he's just down here. Literally going to be just below me. Nice. I actually got a really nice shot over there. I was just hoping. And of course, when the tension builds up on your bow and you're kind of shooting around, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Here we are. So we got their ill-gotten gains. And what have we got here? Well-made butter. We've actually got a lot of cool stuff here. So we're just going to grab all of this. I don't think we can take any more. No, we can't. We're also going to get... Any money? No, we're not. Okay, so we're going to head back over to Cologne. In fact, let's go to Musilon. We haven't really spoken to anyone down here in a little bit, and they may be a little bit different. We've just come from Cologne. Let's have a look at the tavern quickly. Deserted dogs and a ransom broker. Who are these guys? Okay, they seem quite good, so we're going to hire those. We do have some money, and obviously what we've just done is we've been able to grab all of this stuff, which we can then go off and sell. We're just going to sell a lot of it because we don't want this stuff to go off. You can even sell the pork. 400 turnout, pretty good. Obviously the bread won't go off, the grain won't go off, and all that nice stuff. Arms wise, can we get our guys anything useful? Anything that may be worth them having? At the moment, I'm going to say no. We still need a bit more money. We still need to build up this army. Say, besiegers, like crossbowmen, they can't be upgraded at all. These guys can't be upgraded at all because they look pretty damn cool anyway. He's a bit annoying. These guys are a bit annoying. I don't know what. I'm not going to be too bothered if we like need to get rid of those guys. So let's go see if we can find ourselves some trouble. Who's this? Here's the problem. We can go and kill these guys off, but we need to find somewhere worth going to. At the moment, as we worked out before, taking a city is really not going to be a good idea. We can get some really cool archers or something like that. Let's go see if we can get these guys. Ah. She's back. Nice to have her back. I can't tell whether we are slower, but we may still, we're only slightly slower. Okay, who is this? Who is this? What have they got? Because obviously we're still at war with them. Caravan Master, Dark Elf Blackguard 5, Cologne Knights, Corsairs, Dark Elf Repeated Crossbows, Shades. Gonna leave them. Because to compare those, yeah, they're pretty good. Let me try and get hold of these guys. We're gonna just chase them and hope that we can bump into them. Here we are. We got them! So 36 people and we're up against 10, which is pretty good. So we're just gonna go ahead and lead our guys in, and we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna get our guys, infantrymen, to line up there, and we're gonna have our archers line up behind. We're gonna get our cavalry to also just kind of sit at the front there and bolster up their defense. Can't tell whether they are. Okay, they are approaching, so we're gonna get these guys to just fire at will. The moment they see anyone, fire. Ragtag bunch of randoms here at the moment, which is a bit I'm not too happy with. I like them to be uniform. Same as the front, but then we are leveling them up. We've got 2 white lions, which look really cool. Phoenix Guard as well, look really cool. So half Sentinels go into Phoenix Guard. Phoenix Guard go into white lions or the Swordmasters of Hoth. So I'm going to help take out these archers, because we don't want anyone to die. Zaraz has just been knocked unconscious. Who's this one? Come on. Ah, look at that. We're just melting these guys. We just melted those guys as well. We melted their archers. That was easy. I mean, I know it was 36 against 10, and I'm not going to, you know, make any major claims, but we only lost one person. Battle Pilgrim we're going to hire for sure. Yeoman will hire villagers. I don't think they can be upgraded, can they? Let's just check. Yeah, they don't upgrade. But yeah, we're not going to buy them. Well, they could be cannon fodder. That's the thing. Do we just hire them as kind of that? No. We're not going to. We got a couple bits of armor here and a few different nice pieces of kit. So, what should we do? We need to look around for some places that are going to be, you know, relatively safe. Now, these guys are obviously the Chaos. We've never really been up around here, ventured out here this way, because everyone is friends with us around here, right? Apart from obviously the Chaos. Around here, the Orcs are against us, the Tomb Kings are against us, the Night Goblins aren't, because we've obviously been up there, but all of these guys aren't. We've been around here, you know, fine. So, what I think we need to do is go back over to our ship. If I actually go over here, can I? Because there have been times when I can do, well, I can do this. Here we are, we've caught them. Lothern Sea Guards, so they're actually pretty good. They're basically the archers that also have a spear and a shield. So they're not as good as the Hawkeyes for base archery skills, but they're the same tier level. We are the Free Brothers. Yeah, you're not. So I'm going to lead my guys again. And wow, nice and flat. Perfect. I'm going to get these guys back a little bit. I'm going to get these guys to be... bring these guys back a little. Those guys we're just going to set back a little bit. Archers we're basically going to set to fire at will, right? So at the moment we've not got... There's a lot of them, okay. Right, let's get these guys charging. Let's go. Keep our archers relatively still. We want to push these guys up. Because obviously they are good archers, like I say. And we want to basically get as close as we can without letting these guys do too much. As you can see, they're really good. Like, really good. So they can still handle themselves. It's one thing they're good at, right? They can handle themselves pretty well at that close range engagement. They carry these kind of... They're a bit like me at the moment. With how... When someone's far away, they'll shoot them. And the moment they come close, they're going to do some damage. We're leveling up some pretty... You know, we're still going to... We still should win this. We're going to dismantle here. Because as you can see here, doing pretty good. Still got archers shooting each other. Don't know where I'm being shot from. I'm being shot from one guy in front, but it looked like I was being shot from behind. Maybe not. We've actually wiped him out. And our archers, the thing is, I don't think any of our archers died. A lot of our recruits maybe did. Let's see, what did we lose? Yeah, we lost 10 recruits. Not the end of the world, right? 14, but 10 of them were recruits. One Volandis, so one of those cavalry. So that's our cavalry gone. Phoenix Guard, bad to lose. Sentinel, bad to lose. Reaver, bad to lose. But we have got ourselves another white line back off that and a high elf veteran archer. Capture. We need to get a prison skill in. so we can basically hire some more guys. We're going to get some of those guys and we're going to get them leveled up. We are a bit low, so what we're going to do is we are going to quickly go back into Lothian. And this is a bunch more ragtag dudes. We're going to 7 there. Okay, so hopefully we can counteract the loss if we quickly go over to Vol's Anvil. Cool name. And recruit to 4 more. You know, we got 11, we lost 14. Okay, that is a patrol. So we're going to go over to Lothern again, and we're just going to go and sit there for a day, just for a night, while we all heal up. And hopefully we get a bit more XP so we can kind of bridge that gap between our armies. So we're going to go back to the tavern though, and quickly see if anything has changed. I don't think it will have, but still. Forest Scout. Let's grab some of them. We'll see what they're like. We're going to wait here. We're going to wait here for at least one night. It's obviously the safest place we could be. So there we are, 690 experience there, which is much better than the like 100 we were getting for some other reason. My idea is we're going to build up an army and we're basically going to go back to our previous area. Which was, you know, we're going to go up to the new area, which is kind of just out near the Empire area, where they kind of congregate into the darker, the Chaos and the Undead. And none of those hate us at the moment, so luckily we'll be able to kind of build on that. Maybe just focus on killing off all of the deserters and things like that that are there. So let's have a look here. Our party has leveled up a little bit. High Elf Archers, 2 more can go there. Spearmen, 2 to the Sentinels. Recruits, we can just get 9 more Spearmen. Let's go on a little roam. We're going to go on a little roam again. I think everyone's back to good. They are. Sleeping there was like a really good idea. Let me see her skills. Gonna give her some random stuff. She doesn't have a sword anymore. Let's sort that out. Let's sort her out. Ah, she does. She has an Amazon mace. She can't take that. Can she take... Okay, she's got a pistol. That was 40. That's 10. Okay, that's much better for her. Could do with getting her some clothes. Ragged, they're 2, they're 16. Nordic shield. Cracked leather and helmet. Mine's 50, okay. What do we give her? She just looks so dumb with that on. Kedron. We can at least give him a hood. And then large bag of high elf arrows we have as well. 1899.97. 97 for speed. Holy shit. 22. Surely he should be having the long bow, which he can't use it anyway. Can he use some high elf spear? That, and then maybe that. Makes him look much better. This guy can be leveled up as well. Not too sure about these guys. Just gonna make him tanky, I think. And Eshkash. Skill wise, we're just gonna set to again bit of strength. I'm not sure. Not sure whether we're gonna keep him. Yeah, maybe we'll make him like one of our.
Oh, you do this for me.
I'm gonna quickly go and see if anyone over in Athol wants to come and join us. Doesn't look like it. But guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over to Lothern, and I'm going to end this episode there. Thank you so much for watching as always, and if you enjoy, or if you have any suggestions, you know where to leave those down in the comments section below. But always, as always, if you enjoyed, leave us a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Go check out my other series, which is a nice Minecraft series where you basically completely ripped of all your resources and you got to build them up again. I'm loving this game. I hope you guys are all as well. And as always, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon in the next episode.